Dogia 1 Cry, not the Kendrick Scream Frame 1.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
た空にさていくつ星があんだろう。数えきれなくてむしゃくしゃするなら We go。 この世界にはそれぞれ続く無限のストーリー。触れた時見た時僕ら何思うのだろう。考えてわかんないことはそこ近づこう。ステージャーにやらない理由とか探さずにきらめきすぎ To your lucky star。 見果てに空突破してけ銀河レベル9にとラッキースター。君が切り開く未来見てみたいんだ。降り注ぐ流星群に乗り飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ突きまくってると強く信じ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah good luck。 うまくいくことばかりじゃないと決めつけたらなんとかなった選択肢減ってくばかり。トリセツやその場の空気は読んだら負けじゃねえ。はったり感ぶっちぎり余裕で飛び出そう。張り切りすぎ注意をラッキーさ。栄光なら君のもの。ネガティブよけた口調ラッキースター。君ならたどり着けるさ宇宙の果てまで。足元がぐらつく時にはもう飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ宇宙の闇さえ消してみせよ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah good luck。 名もなき星をつなぎ合い星座を作ったようにキラメキすぎ To your lucky star。 見果てに空飛ばしてけ銀河レベル9に超ラッキースター。君が切り開く未来見てみたいんだ。降り注ぐ流星群に乗り飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ突きまくってると強く信じ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah good luck。 見上げた空にさていくつ星があんだろう。数えきれなくてむしゃくしゃするなら We go。 この世界にはそれぞれ続く無限のストーリー。触れた時見た時僕ら何思うのだろう。考えてわかんないことはそこ近づこう。ステージジャーにやらない理由とか探さずにきらめきすぎ To your lucky star。 見果てに空突破してけ銀河レベル9に超ラッキースター。君が切り開く未来見てみたいんだ。降り注ぐ流星群に乗り飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ突きまくってると強く信じ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah good luck。 うまくいくことばかりじゃないと決めつけたらなんとかなった選択肢減ってくばかり。トリセツやその場の空気は読んだだけじゃね誰かぶち切り余裕で飛び出そう。
I think it doesn't go without much doggone explanation for what we are here for. I think y'all know just what time it is. I know who your host is. Cause ladies, gentlemen, and MDs are alright. I am your dealer, your magic killer, your one true hard hitter, #1 wig splitter, you're reigning, you're defending, the undisputed VTuber champion of the world. It's about time to get ourselves set for yet another episode of MCW. Give your boy just a moment. Doing a little thing real quick before we start. So I don't have to do Frozen no Jean later on. Let me know how hyped are y'all for this weekend. You already know this weekend WKW Bad Blood. Quite frankly, we got the likes of Riku looking to see who his opponent will be. We'll be figuring that out shortly. You also got that of Mendo set to face against Kimberly Owens. If she can walk out tonight, still your women's world champion. You never know what is going to happen on your good old MCW. Hold up. Welcome in Pepsi. How do you go back and look at all the subs and give y'all's welcomes? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, I already know y'all is gonna feel some type of way today. Big hype. With this. Alright. And boom. Alright, cool. Let's get to it. You already know what it is. I am, once again, your real Attila, the magic killer, the dog on it. I unplugged my headphones. One true wig splitter, reigning and defending. Doggone it, cut. Oh lord, everything is getting scuffed. Bring it back so I can hear my headphones. Thank you. VTuber champion of the world, Dojan Vaughn. And it's time for yet another episode of it. MCW. I think you can scroll back to the top because we got a lot of y'all here to start us off. Thank you, Phantom, for the 4-month streak for the subs. Big appreciate it. Get you that doggone Kendrick stream going. Welcome in, Eco. Welcome in, Icarus. Welcome in, Red. Pepsi. Thank you as well, Pepsi, for the Prime subbed. I need to get a sound effect that's not just the Kendrick stream because, I need something that's a bit more positive sounding rather than just that Kendrick stream. Welcome in, Justin, Eco, Pepsi, Red, Falcon, Phantom, Egress Falcon, the speakers. Hopefully it is good now. By the way, I'm making American theme tag team for the heck of it. I don't know if they see the day of light. You never know. Ayo, indeed. Fancy we got that of a certain individual here, because a certain individual is starting us off tonight. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen the match card, tonight's card we got that of the MCW Championship Tournament Finals. Bradley Ralph will be taking on Pharrell. The winner will be taking on that of Riku on Sunday at WKW Bad Blood. We got Naomi and Ara taking on Abaddon and Alexis. Seeing the things in the Effect Cafe, is she good? Very concerning. And speaking of concerning, Michaela says to take on EXO Yuri. Has she recovered from Soul in the Cosmos? She kind of got murdered by Miss Zinda and Miss Weaver. Hope she's okay. Give a great time will be on the line. We also got Raina Johnson and Kawagaraija taking on Raina Johnson. Roxanne Langston and Kawagaraija taking on Raina Johnson and Mendo looking to defend her championship in an open challenge. Mendo is set to take on that of Kimberly Owens this weekend if she can walk out tonight still as champion. But last Laser Testament, I've been doing enough waffling. We've been already live for a good 17 minutes. I think y'all know what time it is. It's time to get onto the show. Because the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is a part of the finals of the MCW World Championship, the MCW World Championship Tournament. Let me get polls ready. A lot of boos I'm hearing for Pharrell, and I can't blame them. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the Ultimate Tiger and the Unnatural Disaster colliding here at the start of the show, looking to take on Riku. Only one will be able to do so. The question is whom shall that be? Also, let me do I do it now? No, I'll wait. Nevertheless, Pharrell, quite frankly, has had quite the history of tearing apart the roster, challenger after challenger, and tonight the Ultimate Tiger finds himself in quite a dangerous situation. Question is will he be able to make his way out of the claws of darkness? Or is the Ultimate Tiger about to be turned into a snack by this behemoth? Polls are up, and so far a lot of people 0 to Pharrell, 169 for that of Bradley Ralph. Let's get to it. You think I'm scared? Hey, I've seen your training regimen. I believe you is ready for this. So let's see if you can make a believer out of Pharrell. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the Ultimate Tiger, Bradley Ralph. Bit of an underdog here in this tournament, making his way all the way to the finals as he looks to get a rematch with that of Riku for the MCW World Championship. Quite frankly, this man already making quite the name for himself. But tonight, best of luck. Big time best of luck. Crowd on their feet, ready to see what happens here, but good lord. And that's the luck, we're off. Already, ooh. All right, Bradley starting off pretty well. Put him to the corner. Pretty spooky, too spooky. Makes it move a little too sweet. Got to make sure y'all can't hear the other thing I'm listening to. You said that the Gimmick Grand champion, the Gimmick Grand Casey, gonna end up in the match. Who is the current Gimmick Grand champion? Isn't it? I think it's Devilman Adam. We'll have to wait and see if Miss Casey is gonna try and get herself another go around in that match later on tonight. The fact that her and Bulldog are in the middle of trying to get at Lion Taishi in the IC title. Please focus more on Ishii, please. I mean, hey, they will be taking on, making this announcement now this weekend. Actually, it was going to be on the pay-per-view. I'm debating on pulling it back to WKW tomorrow because I've realized the shows might be a little short. So tomorrow on WKW, KCJ, Lady Bulldog set to take on that of Lion Taishi and Togu Cranio for that of, oh, wait a minute, Brainbuster! 2, kick out. Boy. Hold up. Ooh, dropping far. Okay, far. It seems like Bradley's staying on top of things here. Never mind. Mink. Oh Lord, into the cover. Cover. 2. Kicked out. Off the ropes. Counter. All right, Bradley. Stay in it. Stay in it. You moving good. I think he's not focused because of what happened to Falcon by the hands of Randy. That's not what they may not. At the same time, the last person you want to face unfocused is that a fall into the cover. 1 and kicked out. Oh Lord, come on. Yeah, hold up, I think I have that sound effect. Ultimate Tiger in a bit of trouble. Oh goodness, elbow straight to the heart, into the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Poll is still up, currently at 790 for Far L, 5 at 89 for Bradley Ralph. Crowd chanting "Fight Forever." I don't know if the Ultimate Tiger feels the exact same way. Think that he would rather this end sooner rather than later. But this might not end the way he wants it. Farrell going for that elbow once again. Straight to the heart of the Ultimate Tiger. Cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. Right out here chanting one more time. Again, don't think that the Ultimate Tiger feels the same. Counter. Double strikes in the midsection. Pick once again. Up against the ropes. Boy. In the air, driven out of him. Set off the ropes once again. Going for nope. Keep trying to yeet the Ultimate Tiger. Bradley refuses to stay down. Going to the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out at 2. Boy. Goodness. Bradley hanging in there, giving Farrell one hell of a fight. Question is how much more do either of these two have? Whoa. How much more do these two have left in them? Set up. Suplex! Now far on the outside, Bradley Ralph started to go for a bit of a charge, decided to change plans, counter. Strikes to the back. Going for the no counter for counter. Ripcord knee catching Farrell, down it goes. The Behemoth locked into the Boston Crab, but getting out of it. That's Farrell. Count of 3. Down goes Bradley. Crowd on their feet here tonight. Back and forth and going for a deuce! X Machina. That might be it. Cover. 1, 2. Kicked out at 2. Bradley Ralph, the Ultimate Tiger, ain't called Ultimate just because it sounds nice. Oh, whoa! Already back to his feet. Just to be getting set up for a power. Wait. Bradley Ralph counters once again. Drop kick miss. Just to be stopped. Good lord. Boy. Danger zone. Ladies and gentlemen. Going for the knock. Already back to his feet. Bradley Ralph still hanging in there. Hey, Bradley made sure to be well trained for tonight's match here. Going for that pile driver. Jay Driller might bring Bradley one step closer. But that's Farrell still in it as well. Counter. Got Farrell up. Sending him back down. Alright. Heading up top. Going for Canada. I might need to add a section into the server so y'all can let me know what the moves are named. Dropkick in the corner. Tie up. Counter. Now far back in control. Knee. And straight for the cover. A little disrespect here. Cover. 2. Kicked out. Boy. Farrell tearing this man apart off the ropes. Ooh, goodness. Nearly taking his head off. Come on. Trip. Bust the opening Farrell. Bradley drew blood. The Ultimate Tiger drew blood. Win, lose, or draw. Did something that not many are able to do. Drags close in the middle of the ring. Try to go for the stomp. Nope. Ooh, missed. Into the corner. Going for the scoop slam. Now heading up top. I'm trying to not see. Good lord. Alright. Give me some water. Miss with that elbow. Ooh. Off her ropes once more. Pop up. Whoa, go for the iron claw. But not able to keep it in. Clothesline. Bradley's been watching the tapes. Unfortunately, knowledge ain't gonna do but so much when you're throwing hands with a hurricane of a man. Straight to the cover. Cover. 2. Ooh. Carl's been the main one trying to go for pins here. It is a matter of time before Bradley does not get out at 3. He doesn't change things here. Goodness. Brutal landing. 2. Kicked out still. Going back for the cover. Feet on the ropes. Referee not catching it, but Bradley kicking out at 1 this time. Going for a combination of strikes. Good Lord. Bradley might have been able to bust open Farrell. But the welts, the bruises that he has. Going for, no, just chucking Bradley Ralph. To the Revolution arrow. Elbow. Might need a bit of a revolution here. Arise, arise, arise. I was about to play that doggone song. I remembered why we changed that. That used to be Jackson Ryu's theme before copyright started to be a pain. Speed of pain. Bradley Ralph. Might be the Ultimate Tiger, but in the eyes of Farrell, moving like a cockroach, refusing to stay down no matter what. Setting up. Driving him down. J-Drill? Or is that the Call of the Wild? Oh, well, J-Driller into. Driving him down into a cover. Will we have Bradley versus Rico? No. Take out at 2. Jack Buster. Big noted. Running down them punches. Them welts on Bradley on the front and the back. Goodness. Setting up Farrell. Nope, getting shoved off immediately. Ooh, spear of sorts. Nope. Ooh, careful. Deus Ex Machina! Snatched him right out of nowhere into the cover. That might be GG's. Whoa! Bradley still survives. Welcome in, Mac. Hope you're doing good and well. That's Farrell. Camel clutch trying to break the Tiger. Got that high, Jake. Hope you're doing well. I'm alive, or eating you some healing vibes and some cold air. Cause good Lord, what temperature is it right now? Bullshit, it is not no 90 degrees. It is not no 90 degrees. Crossbody. Setting him up once again. Pulling out all the stops straight. Yeah. Please, Alice, my skin hates me. I know that feeling. Jack Buster! Once again for the cover. Farrell refusing to stay down. Good Lord, heading back up top. Stand tall, you live to cite this. Indeed. Revolution elbow. Pulling out every last maneuver, but alas, Farrell, a terrifying force. What I missed so far. This is the first match to determine who's taking on Mariku. Couple knees to the midsection. That said, for you, Mac and Phantom, we are determining who's going to be the third partner in y'all's dance tomorrow on WKW. As we finish up the tournament, winner of tomorrow's tournament for WKW side of things will be taking on both Mac and the WKW champion Phantom for the world title at Bad Blood in a triple threat match. At last, that's tomorrow. Tonight's tonight. Actually, no, now is now. And we're waiting to see which of these men will fall first. If either of them is good Lord. Drop down under. Drop down under. Doubled up. Ultimate Tiger fighting back still. DDT! Also, obligatory fuck AI. Quite frankly, I like to not deep fry. It's not too often we see Almost got another Deus Ex Machina off. After often we see multiple days in a row where we get 100-degree weather. Thanks, AI. Fucking bullshit. Oh, so someone behind me. Good boy. Both men down. Trying to collect themselves here. What's in there shadow boxing for? Charging. Splash. Sending Bradley off her ropes. Ducking clothesline. Colliding at full speed. Back into the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out still. One hell of an opener here tonight. That said, I don't know how much harder these two want to go. All things considered, both of y'all got a potential shot at the world title. Who is the hungrier one? Who wants this more? Who desires to become world champion? Counter. You back on the 80s with her on Monday, thank God. I hope the same is true here. Big scoop slam straight to the middle of the ring. Far out once again, busting in that submission maneuver. But Bradley slipping out. Counter. As the world champion, Riku watches on backstage, waiting to see who his challenger is going to be. Tie up. Counter. Down goes Farrell. Bradley trying to work on the leg. Count of 1. Oh, goodness. Trying to stomp this man out. Deus Ex Machina yet again! Count of 2. Stomping out Bradley Ralph. Count of 3. Setting him to a barricade. Fake Farrell feeling absolutely incensed. You want to bring him back to the... Oh, goodness! You want to bring him back to the ring? Say, oh my goodness, trying to destroy the ribs of Bradley Ralph, saying, fuck the match. Please get in the ring. Please. I know you sit there thinking it to yourself, fuck the match. Please undo that notion, please. Oh goodness, knees to the back. Count of 9. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, shit. Neither men decide to stay down. Farrell getting frustrated, trying to take apart the Ultimate Tiger on the outside, but both men unable to get back to the ring. Riku is never getting this damn match. I mean, after that finish, you know what? We're gonna have to wait and see the ruling for Miss Miku, what we're gonna do for that of Bad Blood. Neither men decide to stay. Both are fighting the outside still. Wouldn't surprise me. But last we got a show to continue on as we wait to see triple threat. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. But nevertheless, the following contest is supposed to be a tag team match. Introducing first, welcome to Side Theory. Triple threat. We have to wait to see what Miss Miku is gonna have to say. With eager ears, what is the match going to be at Bad Blood? But nevertheless, introducing first, representing the Kingdom Come, Abaddon. It's supposed to be Abaddon and Alexis. However, apparently Alexis falling to an injury. Now she said herself not present at the arena tonight and won't be due to that of apparently tweaking her ankle. And quite frankly, as you can hear the chat, not exactly to see that of Abaddon here. Let me go ahead and set up this poll. Question is, who's... Oh, wow, my ears. I need to fix the sound bouncing for this. Huh? Where is his tag partner? Where? His opponent first making her way to the ring, representing Death by Bounty and the Death Twins. She is one half of the intergender champions, Naomi. Naomi almost getting the Mortal Kombat experience last week. Almost got sent skydiving, if you will, before that of her significant other, Sora, came to her aid. And it seems like she wasn't waiting to see someone come to the side of Abaddon. Y'all ain't deadass about to jump this man. Y'all ain't about to jump this man. That is wild, but valid, but wild. And her tag team partner making his way to the ring, representing Death by Bounty, Hara. Hara came to the aid of Naomi, and I've been told this man is still absolutely incensed by what took part last week. Poll is up. $830 on Abaddon, 500 on Naomi and Hara. Boy, put it past these two freaks. Look at the Death Twins jumping Gabriel. Yeah. This extra ass man is sitting here ore farming before the war with the man that jumped his partner. I can't blame him. But still, hey Abaddon, karma bitch. Karma is a bitch. And we're off. Tornado tag rules. Good luck, Abaddon. You might be cooked. Good lord. Unless they start getting in each other's way. The moonsault catching Abaddon. Back into the corner we go. Yeah, Abaddon, I don't know why you thought it was a good idea to not at the very least come out with somebody else. Cover. They taking turns. It seems like it. Catch to the back. Abaddon, come on. He says to a man being jumped by two very angry people, a demon woman and a bone man, a reaper. Naomi, you want to stop ore farming because now you're back to a one-on-one. Headbutt. Bit of a moment to breathe. Needs to keep his head on a swivel here. Episode JJK, they doing that motherfucker. They are. Abaddon, you had a moment to breathe. You should have kept your head on a bit more of a swivel than that. Done to the outside. Eating Naomi out. Looking for a Tope Suicida. Nope, being cut off by Hara. That is actually crazy. Oh, still up. Up. Now trying to do the same to Hara. Damn, just gonna let him do it. Down into Army. And headbutt. It seems like Army trying to give Abaddon a moment to breathe before the jumping resumes. Good lord, both these two breaking the kendo stick over Abaddon and stomping this man out. Nink. 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 She got the stick. She had the stick. Not anymore. Trying to knock Noah back into reality. Well, maybe if you hit it a little bit harder, you'll be able to do so. Nink. 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 Now whacking that kendo stick over Abaddon. Now Naomi heading back into the ring. Hara follows. Nope, Hara going to the top rope instead. Coup de grace. Taking that kendo stick up to resume the beating. This is your humiliation ritual, Abaddon. Good lord. Oh. That damn generic 2K move. Ooh. Naomi is staggering a little bit. Pop up Samoan drop. Abaddon getting to his feet. Oh, don't say or start taunting. Don't start taunting. You get in the moment. You're getting things back in your favor. You idiot. Oh, I thought you were going for a pin. I thought you was going to go for a pin. Might be a matter of time before the tides turn back against Abaddon's favor if he hasn't played things carefully. Target Naomi if you want to have a chance. There you go. Headbutt. Hard back to his feet. Unless you got somebody coming out for your aid, I think you are. Ooh, misfire. Misfire. To the corner we go. Straight to midsection. But at last, Naomi driving Abaddon to the top of his head. Into the cover we go. 2. Kicked out. Gotta say, relatively respectful considering that Abaddon's been able to survive as long as he's had against these two. Well, a little bit of a misfire again. Oh, never mind. Naomi is having fun. Good lord. Alright, one at a time. Hara's turn, it seems. Up now Naomi's again. Or is it? Nope. It seems like they're legitimately going, alright, whose turn is it? Putting Hara away. Springboard. Dropkick saving Hara from a potential drive it to the dome. They're flipping coins, they are. Gets in the section. Question is, will that be? Never mind. They got this. They got this covered. Going for a bit of a combo here. Keep things up. Keep things up. Nate. And it's gonna be our misses that maneuver. Ooh, goodness. And back down goes Abaddon. Into the corner. Scoop slam. We're gonna try that things off here. Walking the tightrope, dropping the elbow. Don't know if it did much. And night. Good night. Cover 2. Kicked out. right. Abaddon still in this here. And Payload DDT. Nami want to get in the ring. This is not a tag match. This is well, it is a tag match, but it's tornado tag. Off against the ropes. But once again, Nami and Nahara back in control. Setting up. Abaddon trying to break his arm. Submission maneuver locked in. Trying to snap that arm. Elbow. Oh, careful. Oh. You can't be serious. Nope. Mcw title. What? Breaking news. Per Miss Mcw ad stated over on her Twitter, following the double counter, I decided a solution. Sunday, it will be Riku versus Bradley Ralph versus Farrell, excuse me, versus Abaddon for the MCW. Why? It was a one-on-one. They got a draw. Why is this a fatal four-way? It should be a triple threat, if anything. Miss Mcw, what? Wagwan? Why is it a four-way? It should be a triple threat. Riku, Bradley, and Farrell. Abaddon lost. Yes, he got jumped. I don't know who jumped him. Who cares? Why is Abaddon in the match? Hell, right now he is currently, he's doing a decent job at trying to evade the Jump Kaisen special, but he ain't in the match. He should not be in that match. I know you seemingly have taken quite the liking. You'll hear from Brad in the promo. That is very, Miss Mcw, what is your infatuation with the faction that has caused so much hell in this doggone company? Why does it seem like he was trying to hand-fist Abaddon and my Kingdom Come into higher positions of power? Oh goodness, please. I think they got her win. Oh, but don't, please, no, don't you dare, kick out, oh my goodness. Playing favorites to these bitches who are raising hell the last season. I don't know. I don't know if these two have caught wind of what was just announced or what. Please finish him off. That is bull. Oh my goodness, how is he still alive? What else would Abaddon doing to Mcw to get this treatment? What? Why? Deadass, what has Abaddon done to deserve this amount of doggone? You glazing this man. Thank you. Absolute bull. I can't even enjoy the fact he just lost. You gave the man that just lost a match the world title opportunity that he was not involved in. Here's your winners, Nami and Hara. W to them. What is this? This star on the promo. You can play it on stream. Will do. Will do. Because what the hell do you mean is a fatal 4-way? Not gonna take it along, big bet. Alright. Also, my phone is heating up. Good lord. Nevertheless, as we wait for our next match. Damn, absolute bull. Let's get to our next match. So we need to figure out a proper name. Favorite Scar. At least I'd be putting Scarlett in opportunities for her to prove herself. If she chokes or pose herself, it's GG's. Abaddon lost last week. Why is he in the world title picture? Oh, Miss Nakamura got her way into that of the Elimination Chamber, got her way to that WrestleMania match, got her way to that world title, and then would do so in multiple other companies. Abaddon, what have you done lately? Safari contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Michaela Keiko. Was a Makor at the scene of the crime lot. Alright, Miss Yuri, you know what? I can't sit here and say, why did you become Noob Cybot? Oh, I guess it was Susie that was in whatever fight happened before today's show. Wait, why? This seems like the most dubious decision to have someone replace you. Miss Yuri apparently not fully recovered from what happened last week at Soul in the Cosmos. That match for that of the winner takes all. Where we saw that of XR Yuri be nearly assassinated by Ashley Zinda. While most other members of that match have been able to recover. Quite frankly, Michaela Keiko, full house of fire right now, dealing with a woman that apparently was involved in the brawl before the start of today's show. So you're replacing a hurt woman with another hurt woman. This does not seem wise. I know, Susie, you pity XR Yuri. But hold on. Hold up. Poll going up. It's going to be a short one because I forgot to put this up before the match started. Okay. Whoa. Not yeah. That's saying ESC in the corner of my eye. Poll's up for 2 minutes. Vote, vote, vote. Nevertheless, Michaela's still not happy as to how things transpired last weekend. All things considered, took on that of Mistress Debbie. A triangle choke in danger. And breaking free. Done. Shall play it after this match. Busting open Michaela, alright. 5 on Michaela, 0 on Susie. Double under. Suplex! Michaela got screwed out of that winner takes all Civil War match. Being mugged by that of her sister, which was not supposed to be a part of the match. But alas, up. Turn back straight play, going for march it around. Suplex! Oop, missing that. Now Susie back in control. Going for the one leg crab. Ropes her right there. He wins all set my false Abaddon being put into the match. For the spice, it seems to be actually working. Smart booking by Riku. You know what? Hey, first time I heard somebody go in props for that at Abaddon. The immediate next thing I see. You know, maybe W Miku. Next comment. Can we get a new GM? Can we fire Miku? Elbow to the jaw. Forearm down goes Michaela. Counter. Shoving Michaela away. Now going for the roll. Trying to get the quick victory. Into the cover. Oh, no. Not even a one. You might be. Oh, wait a minute. Submission maneuver. Here we go. Send this Miku on the Nicaldus route. People absolutely not exactly all too high on the shenanigans done by the general manager, Miss Miku. We fell over. Big boot! Good lord! Straight to the cover. Two. Kicked out again. Yeah, Susie, I know, I get feeling sorry for what happened to that of to Tokon Exo Yuri last weekend, but I don't know if this was a wise position to put yourself in. For those of y'all that didn't see it, whoop, maybe she does got this. Yeah, she kind of wasn't. Exo Yuri wasn't exactly all too well following last weekend's show. Like, at all. Did he even seem to get yeeted? Down goes the pair into the cover once more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Top 5 most unsurprising endings. Here's your winner, Michaela Akiko. Get a little bit of that rage, that frustration off her shoulders. Hey, big. Quite frankly, we did receive some word from that of the Ultimate Tiger, Bradley Ralph, following that of the announcement by delusional student. You know, I mean, I'd rather not have Miss Miku try to start butting heads with me, but alas, your boy will be right back. You know, let me do it this way. Then hold up. What was this for? Don't know. You know, let me start here.
All right. It's funny that I have put on a matchup against you, Pharrell. And let me tell you a little something. First, I'll begin with you, Pharrell. I actually went to war with you. You tried to attack me. You tried to beat me when I was facing off against Riku. You attacked me, both me and Riku, but yet I'm still standing. Yet you want to take me onto the outside. You want to beat me up in this, beat me up for no reason, and try to take out a count victory because it was a draw. And then this bullshit that I'm hearing from it. And a part of my language, but it's kind of getting a little frustrating. So you see, let me tell you a little something, Miku. It doesn't matter if it's a singles match, a triple threat, a fatal 4-way, a 5-way, a 6-way. It doesn't really matter what type of stipulation I'm in. I'm here to prove to every single person that I can still go at it. You're looking at a guy who's been doing this for 8 years, who has been busting his ass. Miku, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but did you not see the last time in CSW what I did with Vaughn? Yeah, I put the IWTV Gamers Championship on the line against Vaughn. I gave him a war, and guess what? Vaughn has earned my respect. But for you to put me in a fatal 4-way against 3 other guys, What are you trying to do? You're trying to stack things for me on Bad Blood? Is that what you want? You want me to end up being nothing more than a guy that can't go with the best? Well, guess what, Mcw? At Bad Blood, bring those 3. And Riku, you better shine that title real nice, because guess what? Number 12 is coming home to me. The number 12-time world titles is coming home to me. So you boys better be ready, because the Ultimate Tiger is ready. He has been unleashed here in this company, here in WKW, here in MCW. Because that's the feline way, because UT says roar, and I'm just too fast for you.
Ultimate Tiger absolutely here and ready for the war and the bullshit that Mcw has did. Quite frankly, Bad Blood this Sunday will be a fatal 4-way. Abaddon, Bradley, Morales, Pharrell, and Riku for the world title. But last, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a couple more matches to go here tonight, including give me our title. Let's see what match is going to be. It is Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way. Let's get to it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is an Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way for the Gimmick Grand Championship. We'll see who's going to be a part of the match here tonight. Ooh. Dog on it. Hold up. Hold up. I've realized y'all can't hear nothing. Hold up. Alright, Firefox, why are we doing this again? Hold up. Tell production to run it back. Hold up. Don't know why. There we go. Alright. Reload. Reload the intro for the whatchamacallit. Hopefully y'all can hear it now. And if not, let me know.
Shinkou no Inazuma, Tsunonin, Kabuto Ranger, Souten no Hekireki, Kibanin, Kuwaga Ranger, Kage ni mukaete kage o kiri, Hikari ni mukaete hikari o kiru, Denkou Sekka, Go Ranger, Kenzan.
Question is which one of y'all is joining this match? One of y'all has a match later tonight. You know, I'm assuming. Yeah, I think I already know what it is. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, representing the MCW security team and representing the Gold Righteous. Being accompanied to the ring by the Gold Righteous, he is Kabuto. Number one contenders to the number one contenders to the MCW Men's Tag Team Championships, as it will be the Go Riders versus the 5-Star Experience this weekend on Bad Blood. Quite frankly, they could have walked out of our previous pay-per-view as the Tag Team Champions. However, due to a bunch of bullshit from that 5-star, bunch of sneaking, scheming, planning will ultimately pay off and cost the Gold Riders the tag team titles. And while we'll be seeing that of the Koga Raija later on tonight in action, Kabuto Raija looks to become the second person, or will be the third person with a Sentai outfit to win the Gimmick Grand Championship. Little fun fact, the first person in a Sentai related outfit to win The given grand title was Micw Community, which kept her identity unknown when she made her return, and was the weird orange Ranger, or for my Power Rangers fans, the weird orange Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. She would keep that of her presence a secret up until she figured it would be perfect.
Deep in the mountains, secret ninja academies
dead ass?
with future protectors.
Are you dead ass? Are you
Are
dead ass? I don't need it to be harder for me to commentate. Please be a different ranger. Please be a different. No! Why? I don't need. Season 3's Red Ranger Royale all over again. But at least then I could tell Ranger from Ranger. I'm representing the Ninja Academy. He is the Crimson Thunder Ranger. Why? Oh, two versions of the same Ranger, the Power Rangers version and the Sentai version. Squaring up here, I'm just going. This is not going to be easy for me to commentate. Thankfully, there's only two versions of them, unless you want to be a smartass and count that of the Akiba Rangers version, but I will ban that. Actually, don't know, because technically that would be just normal Kawaga Raija. Lord, what was I saying? What was I saying before, chat? I got distracted. Oh, yeah. We saw Mike Kyoto. Wasn't there a black one? I mean, unless you're talking about that one Sentai special, then I guess technically Pokemon Blitz. Yeah, very, very fitting mood. I don't know why. Why, Miss Miku? You think you're funny? Miss Miku, this has you written all over it. You've decided to start giving us a headache as well. Yeah, there was a black one in that of that one set anniversary special. Wah! Oh, Zora. Next up, representing the Kingdom Come, Zora Astra. As I guess technically also part of the security team. Thank you, Miss Miku. To see that if any member of my Kingdom Come, that mask equals C and middle fingers being risen, and very deservedly so. Something. That woman in the black and gold mask is a part of the faction of a bunch of assholes that have have been fancying the jumping people since damn near a year ago. And despite us having a full-blown new set of these motherfuckers coming in, they continue to be the jumpy ones. And our general manager thought it'd be a funny idea to make them our security! Casey, please pick up the victory here. That's it, Casey. You should. Shouldn't you be paying attention? Can't jump. You haven't signed the contract yet. Just sitting here in the crowd, going, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be hitting the show. Next up, Casey J. Casey J again. 2 more matches away from becoming number contender to whatever title she decides. Whether it be the tag titles that she is already gunning for alongside that of Lady Bulldog. And if you did not hear earlier tonight, it was supposed to be that of a match. Gotta keep the rest of us on. Got it. Congrats, brother. The rest of us gotta keep eyes on our 6. Yeah. Go fucking do your contract. You become a bit of a regular, you could very well find yourself a part of the show. We do have a couple people that have decided to go ahead and kick back, become a bit of regulars themselves with hopes and dreams of becoming a part of the show. Yeah, you never know. That said, I don't think I've ever heard anybody ask to be mugged. And last but not least, ACJ needs 2 more victories in order to get herself a title opportunity. This man needs 4. Best of luck, Adam. Naomi is a cautionary tale at the moment, and she's knifing. How funny that name of the faction has gone to age with Mikey Yoda and all the shit going on with her. How funny that the cautionary tale kind of became a cautionary tale. Sedge, it is an Adam. Using Metal Wingers. You know what? That is funny. And last but not least, making his way to the ring, he is the current Gimmick Grand Champion, representing the 5-star experience, Devilman Adam Side. What's going up in a moment? Hold up. And we're off. Pulls up. Who are y'all betting on? I don't know which is the Power Ranger and which is the Sentai Ranger. I don't care to go ahead and wrap my brain around that. If one wins, we will be told who won by the doggone name bracket bar thingy. As Power Rangers vs. Sentai gets cut off by Zora. Zora is a weird... Hold up. Real quick. Has anyone else noticed, not to cut myself off on what I was talking about, because I was about to go ahead and go off on Zora. Anyone else notice that weird-ass string of text messages going on? Apparently a couple of people have received doggone text messages of somebody asking for Riku. I don't know who, I don't know what, and I don't know why for. Because apparently Suru, Lucy, and Mike Kyoto all received text messages from somebody asking for Riku. No idea why. That said, I am very side-eye, because I was trying to ask backstage before the show started, and one of those men that refuses to say their name, one of the people that's a part of that kingdom, come look directly at Zora, and even then Zora, Zora is concerning. Out of all members of that kingdom come, because even earlier tonight, even was going to ask about that one, but I had to leave it because the people, yeah. But even then, you had Zora earlier tonight sitting here trying to talk like, I don't even know what to say. Why is she weird? Even then, was sitting here trying to talk like she's friends with Ashley Zinda and doggone Danny Weaver, despite the fact that they've all tried to kill each other in the past week. Not month, not year, not that long ago, a week. Is that right? She was at the arena early. She was trying to hunt down. Oh my god. Riku, run. Good lord. Nevertheless, polls are still up here. Weekly Gimmick Grand Championship, maybe weekly on the usual, but this week it's going to be on the line twice. Tonight here on MCW. I might say fuck it and toss it on to WKW. Again, I need to add some more stuff because otherwise we are going to have a very short show. And quite frankly, for context, if I were to start WKW like 10 minutes into tomorrow's stream, at this point in time, we probably would be done. I need to add some more stuff. We'll probably have that be for tomorrow for the Gimmick Grand title. And maybe even go ahead Ooh. We'll see. We'll see. Need to talk with Miss Riku, as well as some of our other backstage personnel, and as well as the person that has ownership of the company, because we did get purchased by an anonymous individual. Not quite certain. Miss Riku saw that needs a security detail, and I don't mean the kingdom. She just goes, "Oh, you need security? Here, Zorglass," and Riku turns to the camera. I was specifically asking security from her to get away from her. Well, that's the Power Rangers versus the Sentai Ranger. I don't know who's who, because they decided to be funny. We brought one of each of them aboard. Oh goodness! Take a look away for like 1 second. I just hear a thunk. Nevertheless, as chaos continues on. Did I miss something? Y'all eyeballing me, making me think I said something. My ADHD is hitting me with the sweet chin music. Oh goodness, face into the steps. And this new owner per se get a new GM. I've had a chat with her about the Kingdom Come stuff, and it seemed like the anonymous individual, at least through that of one of their many people to communicate with them through, have apparently expressed that they don't really care. That is very, very troubling. Casey, are you okay? Yes, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I see you've been hit by, you've been struck by a muscle buster. No one, Mexican destroyer. Fucked it up. Oh well. Fuck, we never get any saying that. You got me. But I'm WKW. I'm just accommodator here. Unless. Ow, I don't know why I felt that through my elbow. You know, I say a muscle mommy. Nah, we are not talking about that of the individual that Scarlet and more defeated, that of Celestina Marquez. Which I've heard is apparently still pretty heated by what transpired last week on Soul in the Cosmos. Celestina Marquez, the former chair. Oh, did you big show yourself? But in extra fashion. You gotta be the Power Rangers version. The Sentai, our Sentai our Sentai security guard version, the not Quagga Ranger, that's the blue one. Kabuto Ranger most certainly would not have decided to dive through the table and putting himself through the table. You ain't saying either. I'm Super Saiyan. This is KCJ is being mugged by dubious individuals with helmets on. My brain cells continue to fall off the waterfall. That's as I was sitting there saying, oh, careful. That's a pigeon. Miss Nakamura will be in action tomorrow. She's set to defend her world title. Not sure against who, but we'll have to wait and see. Driving something Ranger. I don't know if you're a Kabuto or if you're the Crimson Thunder. I've not been keeping track. There's nothing on y'all's suits, y'all's height, nothing to help differentiate. But Sarah Nakamura, quite frankly, big congrats to her once again. On all that has transpired with her. I've been hearing that of spear. Gotta keep your eyes out. Gotta keep your eyes out. Cover. Broken up. Had the muscle mommy, quite frankly, about to overheat. I don't know if she's gonna try to get back on. Oh, spear. Cover. 2. Kick out. Almost got 0.2 out of 5 that you need to get a title opportunity. You know, KCJ trying to get her second to last point needed for a title opportunity. Win 5 Game of Grand Championship matches, you get yourself a title opportunity of your choosing, of your choice, your decision. Spear missed. I'm sitting there talking about CPG's muscle mommy. You gotta ask if Miss KCJ is about to go ahead and muscle her way to potential gold. Going for the STF. You did not trip on the tape. Oh my god. You gotta be the Power Rangers version. Neckbreaker to what I'm assuming is Kawaga Raija. Kabuto Raija. Dog on it. Straight to the back. That said, imagine if Celestina Marquez did ever debut here. Talking about stuff. Alright, I need that run back. Come on. My gosh. Oh, goodness. KCJ not caring whether it's Crimson or if it's Kabuto. Looking to beat somebody's ass. Going for the attitude. Nope. Her attitude was the adjusted thing. Please no. We do not need the rabbit. Why y'all playing roundabout on the outside? Looks at the dog corner. I just see splitting. Looks a bunch of rotating. Ooh. Ooh. Really not. Both Casey and Zora is outstanding that they're both still standing. No, please. Y'all two on the outside. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, get in the ring, 1, 2, get up. Dang it, you are too slow! Here's your winner, the Gimmick Grand Champion, Zora Astra. Dog on it. Please don't let that woman make her way to the world title. I don't need to see Mendo throwing hands with Zora. Please, mercy. You mean the refs don't know this shit? I didn't even peep the ref. Well, I am gonna peep. This match is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a tag team match. Attempt 2 to get a victory.
カブトライジャー蒼天の霹靂騎馬人クワガライジャー影に向かって影を切り光に向かって光を切る電光石火ゴーライジャー剣山
Alright, one came up short, the other one, best of luck. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Kabuto Raija, is Kawaga Raija. Setting up the pole on the side. He's taking his head in shape for that last match. Let's assume he was the one that took too long to get back to his feet. Even still, an L is an L. Nevertheless, Pole's getting ready to go up. Are y'all ready for the pole? Pole is live. Tag team action here. As we ready ourselves for some more madness. That said, gonna do a 1 minute ad break so we can hopefully, actually, no, I'll wait for the ad break. I'll do that before the main event, which is after this match, but nevertheless. And make our way to the ring. Roxanne Stub. Miss Langston has found herself in a number of tag team matches before throughout her professional wrestling career. Which I heard for the theme is always good for the into rain. Oh lord, did I just put into rain? Oh goodness. I forgot to put and dog on it. Lord. Just hit me. They both got the same theme song. Okay, good. They're doing the 5-star intro so we don't get double close personality. And me sitting there going, who's coming out? Good lord, you're not even pale at this point. You are monochrome. And their opponents, first, make his way to the ring, being accompanied by one half of the MCW Tag Team Champions, Ochi Saibo, representing the 5-star experience. He is the other half of the MCW Tag Team Champions of the World, into Cranium. And his tag team partner. Hold us up, by the way, 2 minutes remain. Who y'all got? And his tag team partner making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, question mark. She is Raina Johnson. 250 for Kawaga, and I forgot it's Kabuto, no, it is Kawaga. Never mind, I'm dumb. Kawaga and Rox 0 for Into and Reina, not Into Reina. But nevertheless, two teams are gonna get some momentum heading into that of this weekend's pay-per-view. Question is who's gonna be able to get that of momentum in their back pocket here. Wait to see. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set me free. Raina Johnson scheduled to face off against Roxanne Langston either tomorrow or this weekend. TBD, TBS. Wasn't going to be this weekend, but at the same time, I do need something for tomorrow. So I might eat that for that of the opener. We'll have to wait and see. Nevertheless, we're off. Tie up. Counter. Send over the ropes. If you try to hold on. Strike to the dome. Slingshotting himself out the ring. Good lord. Nearly crashing right into Ochi. for a knee to the dome. Not looking too hot right now. Hold up. Restarting the poll. Only one yeeted some points in. Let me redo that. Let me read the poll. Alright, poll is going back up for 2 minutes. Toss your points in. No, Kawaga, Raija, and Rox did not win. The match is still in the middle of itself. Not even in the middle. We just started. All right, toss your points in. 250. I'm going to go ahead and toss them in as well. Over to join in. I need the side. Get yourself some points or lose them all. Right? So wait and see as this match continues on. Knee to the dome. Ropes, elbow drop. Kick. Whoop, counter. Strike for the thigh. Now Miss Johnson in control. Staring at Kawaga Raija. Charging up. And back to the ribs. Pick him up. Back in the corner we go. Elbow to the dome. Forearm misses. What's he in the corner? Currently, the polls sit at 250 for Kawaga and Rox, 330 for that of Intu and Reina. Both is in a good 30 seconds. This Kawaga has Reina Johnson up against the ropes. Now, quite literally so. Miss Reina needs to lock in. Couple strikes to the midsection. Going for that, and a kind of vice. Got it locked in. Can she make him tap? But right there's Miss Langston to break it up. Tag in comes Into. I hope y'all do know what y'all are getting into. One for the stunner, it looks like, but couldn't get it. A little too far away. Into trying to reach for that. Kawaga Raija getting dropped. Nope, Roxanne getting dropped by Into. It's Into trying to send Kawaga Raija to the outside. Nope. Now Miss Langston in control. Chop getting counter. Setting her off ropes. Referee, watch yourself. Leapfrog over. Missed that dropkick attempt. Watch your hands. Nearly knocked her own partner out. Good lord. Setting her into the corner. Tie up. And dropping into right in front of Miss Johnson. For a little disrespect, but Into kicks out at 1. A little bit of a reminder, quite frankly, it will be Into and Ochi taking on the Go Raijas this weekend. Meanwhile, Miss Langston and Miss Johnson will be taking on each other. And the winner of that match will be number 1 contender for the MCW Championship at the upcoming pay-per-view, Fayetteville. You might want to watch your back. Driving into right in his head. Good lord. Stop going out the way. Looking around into the cover. Come on. Not even a 2 count. Counter. Off the ropes. Couple of strikes to the thighs. Ooh. Cover. Forgot Into his great lord. Oh, I could your adopted dad, bro. Give him some sunlight. That man is anything but melanated. Counter. Into the corner we go once more. Into the corner we go. Ha ha. Woo! Woo! Down goes Kawaga Raija. Trying to pick himself back up here in the corner. Down goes into. Bro, so pale. I feel like sunlight goes through him. And you shine light on that man for too long, you can see his skeleton. I mean, I said that's a joke. I forgot he is a bone person, so technically speaking, that is not all wrong. Ain't too wrong. Oh, goodness. Into down might be out. Counter. Went for the super ninja punch and did not connect. Goodness. Cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. Make. Now set up, getting countered. Yes, be a bone man. That's in the US. Hey, I had too nice of a face image to use for him, and I big lazy. He says that he. Oh wait, Pepsi plunge, Pepsi plunge. Might have plunge, Miss Langston's hopes. Never mind. She's still in it thanks to that echo. I got Ija. The fact that I think that there is more melanin on the metallic part of Kawaga Raja's outfit than there is on that man's body. And then into his body, I should say. So next maneuver going for the figure 4. Leg lock locked in. This Langston turning it around. Getting yourself freed here. Tie up. Going for, nope, into counters. For the go to sleep. Back in the cover. Might be that round. That could be GG's. Woo! Try to go for a maneuver, trying to set into up for something. Got countered, got nearly put to sleep, but she is still awake. She is still fighting in this here. Might not be no American Nightmare, but she damn sure feels that adrenaline in her soul. Got into up, out of control. Taking out the top turnbuckle here. Whatever she has planned. Mink. Now heading up top. Going for diving clothesline. Mink. Setting Miss Langston up, going for the pillar bomb. Good boy. Now Roxanne Langston back in control. Charging up. Into the corner we go. Setting up for another go to sleep. Go for stunner. Get ooh. Not enough. Not enough. Mink getting shoved off. Could go either way. Could go either way still here. Oh, whoa. Have one once again. Into the ring goes Miss Langston. Not looking too well. The moment is into looking to try and end things here. Top rope. Crossbody lands it. cover. 2. GG's. Got more dogs than he does in that man's body. Good lord. Here's your winner. The team of Raina Johnson and the 2 Cranium. Big does. That said, real quick, before we get to our main event, go ahead and play a 1-minute ad. And I'm going to go ahead and mention real quick before we get started for our main event. So I'll be right back. Shall be right back. So stay right there. Okay, this was probably going to be. I need that hydrate. Oh God! Hold up! Oh God! As I was saying, and defending undisputed WKW champion of Zalora. Probably was the most unnecessary turn I could have made. This is open, but it's not that open. Fuck! Why did you not run? Alright, I'll be right back. Hold up. I need water. Don't you... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Welcome to Fredbear's Family Diner, where you are lucky.
Beyond all space and time.
Get jump scared. The following contest is the main event, and it is for the MCW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, make her way to the ring, representing the Rose Gallery. She is, doggone it, the current, reigning, defending, your undisputed MCW Women's World Champion, Mando Cheyenne. And then at 48 hours, Mendo is set to face off against Kimberly Owens for the Women's World title. That is if she can walk out tonight with the MCW Championship. Best of luck to whoever her opponent is. And her opponent. Oh no! I've heard some people joke this woman for looking to collect gold, but good lord! And her opponent, she is also representing the Rose Gallery. She is your Falling Company's World Champions, IWWTV Women's World Champion, NWOW Intergalactic Women's World Champion, WKW Women's World Champion, trying to gun for the never before seen, not one, not two, not three, but trying to walk out tonight with 4 world titles. You do not. I am one of the biggest Scarlet fans there is, but you got enough slices. Pull this up. Scarlett Nakamura, quite frankly, been on a tear. Will she be able to make history here? Or will Mendo be able to repeat what happened back in January? Katie Gaines taking his congrats back from last week as we speak. Lord. MCW Women's World title on the line here. Put them points on the line. Who's walking out tonight as champion? And Mendo, quite frankly, has got a victory over Scarlett at the end, the semifinals of this past massive tournament, leading to her becoming MCW Women's World Champion. However, Scarlett in these two's first encounter won at the end of the second ever Queen of the Ring tournament. Going into the cover. Follows up for another 3 minutes. Who's walking out tonight as your MCW Women's Champion? Will Mendo be able to fend off that of Scarlett Nakamura? Or will Scarlett be able to make history as the first ever 4-belt holding Women's World Champion? Spear, the world's biggest spear. You gotta play things carefully here. And we said Scarlett Abaddon are the favorites with. Set her up. Driving her onto the dome. Trying to dislocate that arm. Mendo has quite the mountain of attacks to get her way past if she wants to take on Kimberly Owens one-on-one. Meanwhile, Scarlett already has herself a massive match in the form of Mikey Yoda to deal with. Big back body drop. Stomp of the arm. Setting up for the elbow drop. Oh boy, cover. 2 kicked out. Takes to the dome. Tie up here. Setting Scarlett up. Going for the butterfly suplex. Both of these two with quite a massive victory over the other. Looking to see who wins game 3. Count of 2. Good lord. Count of 3. Pull us up for another minute. Bet. Put them points on the line. 5K to Scarlett. 600 to Mendo. I know y'all got them points. Put them on the line. Put them chips. To either cash in big or to have that shit sink under. It's a battle of the Civil War. The Rose Gallery continues on here. Cover. Kick out at 1. Oh, God. Why? Well, it's our security guards trying to make sure nobody interferes in tonight's match. Watch on. Scarlett sending Mendo into the corner. DDT. Pulls closing in that of 30 seconds. 5K to Scarlett, 1.6K for Mendo, who is walking out tonight as the champion of MCW. Cover. 2. Kicked out. Good lord. Mendo looking to try and finish things off here. Looking to try and put Scarlett away. Scarlett. Feral Flame! Cover! 1, 2, kicked out. IWWTV, WKW, and wow, and now trying to become the MCW Women's Champion. The third time that Scarlett in her professional wrestling career has attempted to face off for both WKW and MCW. Well, technically it's just the MCW World title on the line. Mendo, however, has had quite the history, knows how to deal with that of Scarlett. Both of these two have a lot on the line here tonight. There's the two members of the Rose Gallery, two women that find themselves being called Sisters of the Rosy Sakuryu, having quite a mountain on both of their shoulders. Scar, you ambitious, but God, you need to calm down. That woman too hungry. Strike to the jaw. Trying to kick them prosthetics out. While it doesn't cause Scarlett much pain, it does mess with her balance. Ooh, but that most certainly will cause a migraine in the morning. Cover 2. Ooh. Ooh. Elbow. Good lord. Going for the suplex. Mendo trying to prevent number 4 from going on tour. But Scarlett, quite frankly, just because these two are friends, just because these two are sisters from other misters, just because they both are in the Rose Gallery does not mean that she's going to take it easy on here. Last time these two thrown hands, it was in the name of making their way to WrestleMania. Going for that devilish pit. Send it to hell! I think Rosie is backstage somewhere scratching her head, probably. 2. But I bet you she got herself a bucket of popcorn, knowing that these two women have had quite the history of putting on stellar as performance cocaine. Breaking it up. It's bad enough Mendo does have to worry about the impending threat of Kimberly Owens. But trying to deal with Kimberly after, if you can get past her, dealing with Scarlett is a genuine, difficult threat. Cannonball going straight to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't think I was going to keep you down. Come on, Big Doe. Big Doe, another little one. Blood God, as of lately, has been hungering to make history. That might come back to bite her in the ass. I'm sitting there talking about that of, Missy with that moonsault. Mendo and having her to deal with that of Kimberly Owens potentially this weekend. Scarlett starts to deal with Mike Yoda Matakata, as well as her own open challenge tomorrow. Who's to say Mendo doesn't try to square up then? Going for the DDT, no, getting countered. Clothesline, down goes Mendo. And up top, going for the blood moonsault. Not surely not. Surely not. Ooh, kick out at 2. Ooh. Number 4 on tour with a demon, Reign Supreme. Mendo in a bit of trouble here. Scarlett seeming a bit fired up. Not even a couple of strikes. Just 1 strike to the midsection. But before getting dunked to the outside. Good lord. And Mendo up top rope. Elbow drop through the throat of Scarlett. Hey, you might be named Scarlett, but you damn sure about to feel a whole lot of scars being left on your body after tonight's war. So Scarlett wins another world title she goes for the AMW Women's Championship next. Good. Imagine Scarlett Deadass just becomes the belt collector on every single E-Fed she's a part of. Just starts absorbing. Oh my goodness! Couldn't even finish that fight. I'm surprised Mendo's stirring. That said, Mendo, quite frankly, German suplex. And a 3. Both women down and out. We start off with a draw. Please don't end it. Oh no. No count outs. Someone get pinned, get submitted. Y'all having one hell of a war here. Kick to the back of the head. Might have knocked Scarlett right back out. Trying to go 2-1 against Miss Nakamura, but Scarlett kicks out. Now Mendo is sitting here collecting her breath. Uppercut. Strikes to the dome. Mendo counters again. Both of these women know each other very well. Suplex nearly into the doggone turnbuckles. First time these two fought were as rivals, as full-blown enemies. Back when Scarlett was in the house, and that of Mendo was in the Rose Gallery. Second time was as allies when Scarlett was still relatively new to the Rose Gallery, and Mendo was starting to make her way, full-hardly known as a single star. Third time around, Scarlett trying to get the get back, busting Mendo open. Going for the cover, pulling herself into it. 1, 2, 3 belts, three belts, maybe all that she walks out of here tonight with. Mendo kick to the midsection. I need to figure a name for that. One hell of a kick. Knocking Scarlett out. 2, but not enough to prevent her from going upwards from 3. Scarlett booting her away. Both of these women feeling really exhausted here. Okay, to the midsection. Beach-related attire, so summertime in August. Flashbacks to last time that woman was asked to wear a beach-related attire, and that motherfucker thought it would be a funny idea to dress up as Sans from Undertale. Nope, this is not WKW. There we go. Scarlett back in control. Going for the scoop slam. Heading up top. Telling Mendo to get up. Cannonball! Straight to the cover. 1, 2. Trying to get number 4, but can't even reach the 3 count. Mendo dazed. She might be out of it. Mendo in a bit of trouble here. Counter, still alive, staying alive, still wants to tear Kimberly Owens apart. Neckbreaker. In order to do so, she has to first conquer the conqueror. To reign supreme over the blood god herself, and a leg drop, nearly turning her ass cheeks inverted. Big boot Spartan kick, good lord. Mendo might be in a bit of trouble here. Standing back in the ring. Scarlett heading up top. Is she looking for the blood moonsault? No, going for that spiral tap. Shades of the WKW World Champion. Cover. 2. Kicked out. As I said to Mr. Phantom, I don't know if that's a maneuver you want to keep on trying, but so many times before you snap your back up, just like how Scarlett's trying to snap the back of Mendo. Mendo fighting out of it. Woo! Roundhouse kick. Can guarantee you both of these women, despite the welts forming on both their bodies, is having quite the hell of a amount of fun. Right now, I don't know if that word aptly describes how Mendo is feeling after that strike to the dome. Good lord, scoop slam. Looking to end things off here. Can she reach number 4? Blood Moon Salt cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. Charlotte still trying her best. Meanwhile, Mendo giving it her all. Strike just able to knock her down. Mendo rolling to the outside. Scarlett follows. Good lord. Mink. F1. Counter. Down goes Scarlett. Counter 2. Mink. Walking Scarlett back into the ring. Counter 3. That sweat drenching both women. That blood drenching Mendo. The blood god. Taking Mendo back down, but Mendo gets back to her feet. Back suplex. Both of these women trying their all here, trying to get her own bearing straight before she continues on the onslaught, sweeping the legs. But Scarlett the first one to stir. But it's Mendo the first to get back to her feet. As her going to the cover. Cover 2. Kicked out. Taking Scarlett up. Kick to the midsection going for the cocaine up of the ropes. Might have saved Scarlett from the feet. A maneuver that has fallen many a superstar. Scarlett are nearly becoming yet another in a long history. But else Scarlett, right Frank out sitting here talking about the history of Mendo. Mendo has quite the history of putting the whooping on Nakamura. Let's take a look at her historic rivalry with Raimi. Going into the cover, super kick yet again, 2. Oh my goodness, kick out at 2. Scarlett probably should have taken some notes from Raimi to change up the game. Mendo knows you very well, just like you know her. Counter. Strike. Oh, Scarlett tapping her ass in the corner of the crossbody. I thought I heard slapping a little. I wasn't paying attention. Oi. Free geeky timing. Mink. Going for the nothing. Straight to the back. Sending Scarlett Mendo off the ropes. Drop down under. Discus! Lydiot! And Mendo back to her feet already. This match continues on. It seems like Mendo getting more and more wind in her lungs, more and more energy. Oh my God! RKO from out of nowhere! Scarlett pulling out new maneuvers, trying to keep Mendo down, but she still kicks out. Knockout kick to the back of the head. Now Mendo, one after the other, 2. Oh my God! Hold up, I gotta give a cheer for both of these women. Both of these women have been going wild in this doggone match. Count of 2. My goodness. Trying to crank that on. Count of 3. Count of 4. 5. Scarlett. Y'all both need to get back. Don't you dare end this doggone match and a count out like we started off with. Super kick, barely missing. At this point, gotta wonder if Scarlett's sitting there trying to get any victory by any means, looking like she was going to try to go for the super kick, maybe to try and go for the count out. Count out, not. Scarlett just barely gets back in the ring. Mendo looking for the Dallas drivers, but Mendo unable to keep it in. Scarlett counters. And now Scarlett looking to get her turn here. Has Mendo up. Takes her towards the ropes. Straight to the dome. Now trying to drag whatever air that's in Mendo. Taking it out of her. Going off the ropes. Springboard misses. Stomp to the legs. Scarlett counters. Tried to go for a clothesline. Got stopped up short. Scarlett up against the ropes. Mendo counters. Scarlett counters. Mendo back and forth here. Good Lord, I need to catch my breath. DDT! Lord. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What? Oh no. Oh boy. Mendo set up Scarlett for a soup slam. Needs to keep her eyes peeled. Mendo heading up top. Going for... Wait, Stunner! Kimberly Owens! Come on! Stunner to Mendo! I don't think Scarlett quite noticed. Up top, blood moonsault. No shot. 2, 3. Scarlett is a full belt holding mother. Oh my God. Kimberly Owens screwing Mendo out of her world title, and Scarlett not a double, not a triple, a quadruple world champ. But I don't think she saw what just transpired with Kimberly. You know what? Hold up. I'm receiving word from Scarlett. She ain't down to have this match end like that. Miss End Night. I'm being told Scarlett wants to restart the match. Not okay with having it end like that. Meanwhile, now y'all want to do security work. Now y'all want to be security. Now y'all want to do your job. Well, I guess we're restarting the match here. Scarlett not okay with winning the world title, but by those means, looking for the immediate rematch here. Mendo looks like she accepts. We're back again. Scarlett trying to get the victory fair and square, clean as a whistle. At least as clean as possible here. Once again, now Scarlett's MCW Women's World title on the line. Mendo once more now the challenger. Scarlett does have good sportsmanship indeed. But the question is can she pull it off here? Has Kimberly Owens done enough damage to ruin Mendo's hopes of making her way to the title match this weekend? Going for the Blood-Winged Angel, spelling absolute disaster if that connects. If Scarlett retains once again, it will be a match between that of herself and seemingly Kimberly Owens, while also having to deal with that of Mike Chioda as well, the main event. Kick to the dome. Give mad respect to Ellery indeed. Count of 1. Mendo desperate to regain her gold before the night's over. Count of 1 once more. Kick, counters. Suplex. Ooh, count of 3. Scarlett getting her bear straight. Big boot! Count of 5. Don't you dare enter a count out. Scarlett trying to get in the way of the referee's counting. Giving Mendo just a moment to get her bearing straight. Count of 7. Getting back to the ring. Strike to the dome. If she gets that blood moon saw off, she keeps going for it. Both counters back and forth here. Weave. Oh my goodness! Diving elbow! Sniping Scarlett off the dome. Going. Driving Scarlett down on the net. Cover. Trying to get that title right back. And she does. Oh my God. Here is your winner. And once again, the MCW Women's World Champion, Mendo Cheyenne. Bit of a scuff way to get your second world title. But she starts the night as she ends it. Just now with a whole lot more anger towards Kimberly Owens. And despite Kimberly's best efforts to screw Mendo out of the title, Scarlett ain't going out like that. Scarlett ain't trying to win like that. Mendo regains. Scarlett may be a few things, but she ain't cheap indeed. Mendo making history, the third member of the Royals Gallery to become a 2-time Women's World Champion in the faction. Scarlett getting her second MCW Women's Championship. First person in the history of WKW. I don't know how many places she has been able to have a person with 4 world titles at once. But alas, Kimberly Owens, you have only succeeded in making yourself an enemy out of doggone Mendo Cheyenne. Ooh, Kimberly strikes again, indeed. But alas, justice prevails. Let's do a little bit of a recap for that of tonight's MCW, and then a bit of a forecasting for what you all have to look forward to for tomorrow on WKW, and some matches that I can confirm for this weekend on Bad Blood. At the start of tonight's show, we had one of a match between Bradley Ralph and Pharrell to determine Riku's next challenger. However, things ended pretty unfortunately as they ended in a double countout. And what should have been made into a, I don't know, triple threat match, was made to a fatal 4-way. Why? I don't know why. I don't know what is Miku's obsession with Thy Kingdom Come, but Abaddon added to that doggone match, even though he really doesn't deserve it. Wait a minute! Wait! Alexis, no! Next up will be Normie and Horror versus Abaddon. Alexis said she was hurt, that she fucked her ankle up, and that, quite frankly, she was not going to be here tonight. You were just there, security in the main event. Kind of leaving Abaddon high and dry, leaving Normie and Aura to pick up the victory. Then we had Michaela take on that of doggone Susie Craniel, which is also pretty bad. Damn, she ain't shit. She ain't shit. Good lord. Give me a second. Your boy needs to breathe. Hold up. Hey, we'll check on Mendo or the Mondo siblings. You know what? Actually, you know, I've been told Docs is currently at home. And Mikey knows better than to fuck with other people's business nowadays. After what happened last time, yeah. Hold up. I'm getting word from something going on backstage. Hold up. Trying to hear word. I hear Scarlett storming backstage, relatively fuming. Can't blame her. Alright, reload the music. Also, I need to catch my breath because, good lord. Boy. Apparently, I'm being told Scarlett tossed up a message. Was it? Hold up. Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna get back to that in a second. Let me finish this doggone recap. There you go. Phone. Good lord. Been absolutely burning. Gimmick Grand Championship match will be next, and we would see that of Zora picking up the victory, even though her ass damn sure doesn't deserve it. Dog on it. Why? Miss Johnson and Ensu picked up the victory, and Mendo would lose and regain the women's world title. And I'm being told tomorrow on WKW. Let me get this card up. I'll post the actual physical card up for y'all to see after stream a bit later. We'll be seeing Moko versus Bell. Winner gets himself into that United States Championship match. Trio Championship will be defended this weekend. We'll be determining the number one contenders for that title. We'll be having that of the WKW World Championship Tournament. But before we get to that, we'll be having the match between Togu and Tay versus Casey and Lady Bulldog. Number one contenders to the tag titles. And of course, we will be also having the World Championship Tournament. Jamal will be taking on Gabriel Jose, the Battle of the Brothers. Then we will be having Jackson versus Tsuyoi. And then our main event will be either Gabriel versus Jackson, Gabriel versus Tsuyoi, Jamal versus Jackson, or Jamal versus Tsuyoi. But the first match we'll be having of the night, making it official, I just received word from So Scarlett is fuming by what took place. Quite frankly, hold up. Hold up, dog on it. Let me find it. Where is it? There you are. Tomorrow, Scarlett's open challenge ain't gonna be no open challenge. Scarlett Nakamura tweeted out a few minutes ago that she is taking on a challenge one-on-one. She plans on going against Kimberly Owens. Feeling relatively heated by what transpired. So tomorrow, to open things up, it will be Kimberly Owens versus Scarlett Nakamura for the WKW Women's Championship. Kim is fucking, and especially as a referee, wouldn't surprise me if Mendo decided to step up. Both those two, they had one hell of a fight, and their fight was doggone fucked over by Kimberly. Kimberly has, we see her joke Mike Chioda for how much she's been shooting herself in the foot. Kimberly Owens is also kind of shooting herself in the foot very often as of late. Very, very often. You did this, Kimberly, indeed. Hey, best of luck. Who knows? Maybe we'll have Mike Chioda versus Kimberly. Kinda. Lord. That said, dog on it. What was that security team? Is new security member Zora? Y'all, that was what y'all was trying to do to show off that y'all could do security. Oh, damn, I forgot. Mendo did throw shade. It just hit me. Meadow did throw shade onto that of Zora and Alexis before the start of the show. Those petty, y'all petty. Y'all are petty. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, some matches I can confirm that will be this weekend. We'll be having that of Phantom versus Mac versus one other competitor for the WKW World Championship. The trio's title is the Rose Gallery will defend against an unknown challenger. We'll figure that out tomorrow. We'll be having Kimberly Owens versus Mendo for the MCW Women's World Championship. We'll be having as well, along with that of Violet Butterfly defending the North American title against yet another unknown competitor. We'll figure it out tomorrow. 5 Star will be taking on the Gold Riders for the MCW Tag Team Championships. Sons of You will be taking on Thy Kingdom Come for the WKW titles. The Gimmick Grand title will be on the line. Riku, Forel, Bradley Ralph, and Abaddon will be taking on the MCW champion Riku Nakamura for the world title. And Scarlett, unless she somehow fucking loses to Kimberly Owens tomorrow, will be taking on Maikata Marakata in a no disqualification match for the WKW Women's Championship. These are teams more compatible. It is a mess over here. But nevertheless, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thank you, Crazy, Phantom, Falcon, Eco, Red. Falcon, Phantom, Red, Eco, Crazy. Scrolling. Falcon, Crazy, Eco, Phantom, Red. Scrolling. Blitz. Vez with the 6-7. Forgot to call you out earlier, might be. Justin as well. Icarus. Pepsi. I think Pepsi showed up. A lot of y'all, I really greatly appreciate it. Mac as well. Big Mac, never won. The Lord. I forgot to give you congrats for the first, Justin. Big late. Thank you as well, Phantom and Pepsi, for the sub/resub. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Hope to see y'all here for that of WKW tomorrow. May have started working on my main character's design for a bit for here. Hey, big dubs. Last, came in late. Better late than never. Big dubs to off, y'all. We're gonna be right into that of Colberg, which is having some mouth. MAWF After Dark. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for WKW. And then Sunday for Bad Blood. Not 3, it's technically 2. I forgot we did not have Bad Blood 2 last season. It's technically 3. But as usual, goodbye, smooch, good night, ba-bang. See ya. Oh yeah, if you don't have a sub, feel free to go ahead and eat this. If you do got a sub, feel free to go ahead and use this. Alright. See ya. Bye-bye.